The next thing we're going to talk about is core tasks, and that lies underneath the author planner section. And what is a core task? Anything that is core to your business. So these are just some made up stuff that we threw in here, but maybe you need to have a discussion with your cover artist, and that's something that's core to every time you go to write a book. It's something you need to do. You need to schedule, work on your release schedule, write 10 tweets, anything that you would do on a book to book basis that you consider this is a must do. So it's core to your business, right? This is a must do. You go ahead and add a core task. And what will happen by doing that, I'm going to jump over to a book, is it will automatically, anytime a book is created, it will automatically add those items, just like we did with when we talked about links before. It will add those items as to the system for every single book. And this way you can go ahead and edit this and put in, when is this supposed to happen, when I finished it, and so on and so forth. So you can choose to see anything that's an open task or a closed task in here. So, did I ever talk to the discussion, have a discussion with the cover artist? Oh, I sure did, back here. So, for example, if we, let's go ahead and put in our date and we update the item and stuff like that, but I didn't close it, you'll notice, but I have this in here. If I come here and I change this to closed and then I update the item, now this is a closed task. So that way I can also put a description in here of, maybe what we discussed and so on. So think of this kind of as a notes field. And so if I go, I can't remember if I discussed anything with my cover artist. Oh, I did. Okay, great. It was back here on May 5th. And here's, what we talked about and so on. So it's just a way to allow you to build up a list of tasks that you do for every one of your books, and it will fill in. Now, if a particular book has a task that is different for whatever reason, you can always add a brand new task to that book. So if we said in here, newsletter share or something like that, I don't know. And we basically, let's just call it a general one for now, and that's supposed to happen on the 7th. Right, then I can add this item, and now what we'll see is we have something going on the 7th that we have to do. So these are just things that are important for that. And then if we jump over to the calendar, you also see that the task was now added as a newsletter share. Well, we typed in NL share, so that's what it's called, but it's a general task. So it's also going to show up on our calendar. It's just a way for us, again, to keep track of all the to-do items that we need to do on a per book basis. Some of those will be core to our business, so they happen on every single book, and as opposed to having to enter them in one at a time, that's where you would come over here and add them under the core tasks section. And others might be specific to the book, which I just demonstrated by saying, the newsletter share, although I think newsletter share would probably be a core task, but you get the idea.